Hi guys, so I'm here to do another book haul because, yet again, I have no control. Well, I had a lot of books that needed to go back because they were getting up to the 3 and 4 renewal stage, and you can only have 5 renewals, so I have this whole trick that I do, and so I had to go and switch out a whole bunch. But Sarah got a couple, and then I wanted to get some because they just look so good. So here's what I got. The first one I got is Great by Sarah Benincasa. I think that's how you say her name. This is a retelling of The Great Gatsby, which Great Gatsby is one of my all-time favorite books ever. It was one of the ones that I actually liked when we read in school, so reading a retelling is going to be pretty cool. The next one I got is P.S. Longer Letter Later by Paula Danzer and Ann M. Martin. I had hauled Snail Mail No More a while ago, and I didn't know that that is actually the second in the series, and this is number 1. I thought it was the other way around. So I picked this up so I could read it really quickly. It's very, very old. I read these when I was in, it's so old it has a library card slip in here. Let's see what it says. 1998, so I was only 7 years old when this came out. And I probably read it back then when it came out, so I'm excited to kind of relive my childhood. The next one I got, I was actually looking for Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone by Kat Rosenfield, which I had read 2 summers ago, I think, and I absolutely loved, and I just wanted to reread it again. But while I was looking, I actually found this by the same author, and it's called Inland, and it just looks really cool. I know I had it on my list to read, so since I saw it, I picked it up anyway. The next one I got is another retelling. I have a whole, list of all these books that I want, or all these kind of blog posts that I want to do, and one of them is retellings, and so I had a whole list of different retellings that I want to tell you guys about, and this was on it, and so I had to grab it, and it's Tiger Lily by Jodi Lynn Anderson, and this is a retelling of Peter Pan. Then the next one I got is actually a nonfiction one, and it's American Freak Show, The Completely Fabricated Stories of Our New National Treasures by Willie Geist or something. It just looks so interesting because it's about, some of the newer things that have, well, not newer because this is kind of old, but the big things going on. This is from 2010, so it's not that old. But it looks funny because there's Tiger in the deep rough talking about his whole accusations and everything, and then Snooki's tanning bed ordeal, and just, it looks funny. The next one, or the next 2 are the ones Sarah did get one other one, but I'd hauled it a long time ago, but she got it. But she got 2 other ones, and the first one she got is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. We actually own this one, but obviously all of our books are in storage, so she decided to get it out, and this is the first in a series in the Darkest Minds series, so if she likes it enough, I will do a review on it. If not, I might do one for the whole series if she reads it. The next one she got is Trapped by Jenny Martin. I have no clue what this is about. She read 100 pages when I was at the library waiting for me, but I don't know. It looks good. If you guys want a review on it, just let me know, and I'll definitely do a review with her. The next book I got is an adult book, and it is called Night Film by Marisha Pessl. I think that's how you say it. I had seen this on somebody's haul. I'm not exactly sure who, but it is about a film director, I believe, and there's a murder that happens during him filming or in the film or something like that, and it just sounds really, really good, and it has all these really cool scenes from the movie within the book. So I'm really excited to read this. It just looks like something that I'm going to love, even though it is thick and super heavy. The next book I got is one I'm sure none of you want to read, but it is Life is Not a Reality Show by Kylie Richards, Keeping It Real with the Housewife Who Does It All. This is one of the housewives of New York or Orange County, or one of them. I'm not sure exactly which one. Beverly Hills. Sorry, she is Housewives of Beverly Hills. I never liked these shows ever, and then my Aunt Debbie got me into it, and so now I like them, and so now I'm looking for their books so I can know more about them. The next book I got is also an adult book, and it's What Has Become of You by Jan Elizabeth Watson. I had seen this on Goodreads, and it just looked really, really good. and so I had to pick it up. The next one I got is a new one that I'm sure all of you are either reading right now or have already read, and it is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. The next two are nonfiction. The first one is Careers, The Graphic Guide to Finding the Perfect Job for You, which I already know the perfect job for me, but I thought it would just be cool because it looks cool just to go through it and read them and do a review on something that's not something that everybody picks up, just in case there's anybody out there that's looking for this kind of a book. The next one I am so excited for, and it is Psycho USA, Famous American Killers You Never Heard Of, which, if you know me at all, I love this kind of stuff. I love reading about serial killers and stuff like that, and so as soon as I had seen this, I had to pick it up. I'm really excited to get to that one. The next book I got is a new one. I had seen it somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where, but it just looked really cute, and I have a feeling that I'm going to kind of connect to it personally, and it's called Fat Girl Walking, Sex, Food, Love, and Being Comfortable in Your Own Skin, Every Inch of It, by Brittany Gibbons. So I'm really excited to read this, and it says AKA Brittany herself, so I'm thinking she might be a YouTuber, or she might be some celebrity that people know. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely going to check it out, and I'm really excited to get to that one. The next one I got is a biography. I'm not sure exactly I don't know who this person is, but I've heard that this biography is really, really good, and I like reading about people's lives, so I thought I would give it a try, and it's Let's Pretend This Never Happened, a mostly true memoir by Jenny Larson. The next one I got, I actually saw the second one that either had recently come out or just came out or something, and so I went to go grab the first one because it looked really good, and it's How I Fall by Jane Casey. The cover looks absolutely phenomenal. And the second one looked really good as well, and so I have to read this one so that I can go get the second one. The next one, I had actually hauled The Chantress Fury like 1 or 2 hauls ago, and I didn't know that it was number 3. That is the thing that I do not like about the main library, because it doesn't have the things on it that this library does. Like the last book I showed you is number 1, so they put a little sticker on here that says what the series is, so it's the Jess Tennant series, and what number it is. At the main library, it doesn't do that. So I didn't know that book was number 3, so I'm going to have to bring it back, but I did get number 1, which is Chantress by Amy Butler Greenfield. This cover is not as pretty, but I'm still excited to read it because the third one sounds really good. I just hope I didn't spoil myself. The next one I got is new, absolutely new, and I just got it from the library. I think I was like number 2 or 3 or something, and so I'm going to read this today, and I'm really excited to read it, and it is Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. I think that's how you say it, and then the graphics is done by Rainbow Rowell, I believe. I am so excited. It is a graphic novel. I am really excited to read this. I'll probably get it done today, and then I'll have to write out my review of this and put it up on here and on the blog, so check for that. I'm really excited for that one. The next one I got, I saw it when I saw the Fat Girl Walking one, and it just looked so good, and so I grabbed it because, yet again, if you know me, you'll know I like this book, and it is called Death Row Chaplain, Unbelievable True Stories from America's Most Notorious Prison by Reverend Earl Smith with Mark Salback, I think. It just looks really neat. It's kind of little stories about people that are on death row at San Quentin State Prison, which is one of the biggest prisons ever. So I'm really excited to read this because I love this kind of stuff. I love getting into people's minds and what they're thinking and stuff like that. And then, other than 2 in this next pile, or no, 3 in this next pile, they're all new books. I know I shouldn't have gotten them because everyone's going to read them, so I'm going to have to read them super quickly, but I've really wanted to read all of these new books because there's so many new ones coming out that are amazing. The first one I got was The Walls Around Us by Nova Rensuma. I'm not sure exactly what this is about, but I know I've wanted to read it. But yeah, so I got that one. The next one I got, I have been waiting for this one to come out, which I have not read her other series, but I do have the first one of her other series in the bedroom so I can read it, and it is Nowhere But Here by Katie McGarity. She is the one that wrote the Pushing the Limits series, which I have Pushing the Limits in my room. I just have to get to it. The next book I got, I'm so excited to, I know I say that about everything, but I'm really, really excited to read this one, and it's The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings, which I believe The Murder Code has recently come out, or it hasn't come out yet, one of the two. But this just sounded really good to me, and I know I'm friends with her on Facebook, Goodreads, and Instagram, I think, so I thought, hey, I might as well pick up her books since I'm friends with her. The next one I got, I had seen on Lizzie Books, and it just looked really cute, kind of one of those quick, easy love type of books, and it's called Paper or Plastic by Vivi Barnes. The next one I got is I Am Princess X by Sherry Priest. I had seen this one on somebody's somebody's YouTube before, and I didn't know what it was, and so I saw it and I picked it up, and it just looks really cute. And it has like the chapters, and then it has some like graphics in it while it's doing like legitimate chapters. So it just looks really interesting and cute, and I think it's a fun kind of quick read, but we'll see how it goes. The next two are not new, but I have never read a book by her at all, and I have heard such great things about her writing, and I believe I even own almost all of her books, but never read them. So I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe I should start taking them out of the library so I can actually read them. And so I got two Sarah Dessen novels, and the first one is Keeping the Moon, and then I got The Truth About Forever. If these are two good ones to start with for her, let me know. If not, let me know what I should start with. But eventually I do want to read all of them because, like I said, I own almost all of them. And I've heard that she is a great author and kind of one of those lovey-dovey great authors, so I'm really excited to get to her. I'm kind of in the mood for that since I've been reading Isle of the Lost for 2 days straight without stopping, which I finished, so there will be a review of Isle of the Lost up on here and on my Goodreads as soon as I can. And then the last book I have for you is The Eternal City by Paula Morris. I have had this on my list to read for quite a while, I think ever since I've heard of it, which was a while ago. And so I had to pick that up because as soon as I saw it, I just had to grab it. So that is my haul. If you have any questions, comments, anything, leave them in the comments below, and I'll definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!